Hello, welcome back to more Let's Play My Little Investigations. I am the Max of Trades. In the last part, we went off to the Diamond Dogs' cave and we investigated things, and while we found some sort of racism thing going on over there, we also found Tom. That was interesting enough, but we found nothing to explicitly link them to the crimes that we are accusing them of. Also due to, I guess, somewhat prejudice, but also a pre-established hatred of Rarity, which of whom was stolen from. It seems likely, it seems possible. These are the things we need to find out. Now, failing to find anything to really link them to the crime, we shall now go to where Rarity found said gem that she had stolen from her and see if anything can be gained from that information. Who knows?
Whoa! What in Equestria is this all about?
'Tis a very large hole. Not that surprising.
I haven't any idea, my dear. It certainly wasn't like this when I was last here. A very curious hole indeed.
Nothing more suspicious than a large hole in the ground. Especially in the mountains. How could there ever possibly be a hole in the ground, in the mountains? This is very suspicious. We must investigate post-haste. And say use our crazy awesome magic power to find thingamabobbers and thingamadoodles. Oh, we will find thingamadoodles, let there be no doubt about that. Oh, aha! Thingamadoodles! Hang on. I'm getting a warm or cold thingamabobber. Here we go, hang on. Somewhere around here. Wait, I think I saw something. It looked like... There it is! Found it! A key! What is up with that?
This? Huh? This looks familiar. Although, by Celestia, this is a dirty key.
How does one besmirch a key exactly? Did they drop it in droppings? Because that would be unfortunate, and I don't want to touch it then. A dirty blue key looks old and worn. The handle is shaped into an insignia. Fancy-pancy, isn't that all about? And evidence, apparently, with which we can combine it with a thing. Alright. I guess I'll do that. Why would I combine this with, though? Interesting. Interesting! Look safe?
I can't seem to
Nope.
find a logical connection here.
I'm pretty sure that's what the red key is. You have to forgive me, it's been a few days since I've been playing the game. A few of the details just might be a little bit messed up on my right now. And I apologize profusely for that. I'll figure it out. You know what? Hang on. Sure, we can do something, but we can also look at this hole.
These look unmistakably like claw marks. Almost like someone was frantically digging here.
Well, what do you know about that? Claw marks on the door. On the door. Hall. The hole. Door, hall, hole. They're all words. They're all words in the English language. They all go together to make words.
Let's take a closer look here. This almost looks like an X of some sort. Perhaps etched by a claw. Interesting.
Or a spear. Do ponies have spears? I imagine you would be very good at jousting. Alright, so we've got all that nifty-bifty stuff, but what on earth do we combine it? Do we combine it with, like... It has to be something I have already, which is interesting. Let's see. Gem-covered furniture, an empty room, a lot of white hair, the safe is nothing. I'm not entirely certain. Do I combine it with the Doge? The Doges? No, the Doges are not part of the necessary parameters here. I already looked at the hole. I don't wish to look at it again. Rarity, do you know what's up? No, you do not know a dang thing. Alright, fine, alright. Then something is connected to something with this key. Guess I'll combine it with those things just to make sure. Nope. It wouldn't make sense for that, because this was glowing before I even had the dang thing, so that's unfortunate. Okay. I will not be bested. I have the cape, I have hair, I have testimonies, I have Scootaloo's trick, I have a ripped stool, not the gross kind of stool, but a stool of which you sit on, small gems, hooked gems, opal's ribbon, got hair, have a safe, more hair, God, and a search warrant, the empty room, I don't know, do we combine it with this maybe? No, that wouldn't make much sense, I suppose. What are you trying to tell me, game? What is it you are trying to convey to me, I wonder? There's clearly something I'm missing here. I'd really hate to just combine it with everything in my inventory, but it really seems like I don't have much of a choice. Alright, fine, game. I'll play it your extraordinarily convoluted way. Nothing. This key is for something! You can't tell me it's not for something. Nothing. Twilight is so exasperated with my trial and error style of detective work. You know, you can argue all you want, Twilight, but the fact of the matter remains that my methods will eventually yield results. Sure, it might be tedious and annoying to everyone who's viewing, but you know what? I don't really care right now, because this is just how I do things. If I was playing this completely on my own, it's the exact same way I would pretty much be going about it. Honestly, I'm here for the story more than anything else. The gameplay mechanics are all just nifty little side notes that I just so happen to have. Alright, so it seems to be my general understanding that it has nothing to do with any of my evidence. So I guess that means I do have to connect it to somebody in my inventory, which is interesting because I don't really understand how that would work. I mean, does it have anything to do with the cat? It has nothing to do with opalescence. Unfortunate! Oh, but this mystery will be solved by me. Trial and error has never failed me at any point in time, and it never shall ever again. Of course, I suppose... No, the game very clearly is stated on fact. Fact that if the evidence thingamabobber is in fact glowing, that means I can combine it with stuff. Why with the other key? Did I even try that?
Differently colored gems and different states of wear. But my hunch was right. These two keys are otherwise identical, which means that this key almost certainly opens that safe as well.
Well, that was a colossal waste of time. I apologize profusely.
I'm beginning to get a hunch regarding what's going on here. But that's for later.
Indeed. Okay, so I guess now we know that. I mean, I probably could have told you that it had something to do with the Diamond Dogs. I honestly, for the life of me, I genuinely believed. I already tried combining the two keys. Apparently not. Alright, well, I have new information and it still says I can combine stuff with it. So, wait, no, maybe the things, the claws, and the Diamond Dogs?
I can't...
Okay, yeah, okay, maybe not that one. Maybe the digging of the hole? Dogs dig holes? That all adds up? Okay, apparently that's got nothing to do with anything. What do you want from me, game? Talk about it with a safe? Yet. Alright, that is also not how a thing goes. This is very, very irritating, I must say. Seriously, Twilight, if you don't want to be so disappointed by my methods, you really should try and chime in with your own, you know, theories and the like. It says I can combine something with something else. Lord only knows. Let's see, the gems with the key? Are the keys made of gems? Nope, apparently not. Okay, the hooked gems. Are they connected with these things somehow? Apparently not. Okay, Rarity, do you have anything else to say? No, we don't. Okay, so there's still something I need to do here. Is there something I'm missing in the perimeter? Look at the trees. Look at the thing. Rarity's little searchy thingamabobber isn't glowing, which means there's nothing that can be done there. Which means, yes, well and truly, there is something I can connect. Like, do I combine the rock with the claws?
If X marks the spot, so to speak, and if we suppose that these claw marks indicate that whoever was here was frantically digging, then those would seem to go together.
Well, no duh.
Namely, they indicate that whoever was digging here was expecting to find something, and in all likelihood, didn't find it.
They were looking for a gem, which I'm going to guess Rarity found, and they decided that they would take it instead. It all comes together. We have an accusation. We have a motive. We've got all the things we need.
Very interesting.
Interesting indeed. Again, I really genuinely thought I already connected those two. I'm not very smart. Alright, letter adds into the launch from Glomar. Mark something that probably wasn't found by judging the base.
Alright. I think the picture is starting to become clear to me.
Well, ain't that fantastic?
It is? I must confess that I can't quite know what you mean, my dear.
Well, that might be because you're not really trying to help me. You're just kind of hanging out. You're basically just a living metal detector for me right now.
Don't worry, Rarity. I think it's just about time we cleared Scootaloo's name once and for all.
Oh, I like that idea.
Let's head back and have one last chat with that leader dog.
Oh, because he seems so much fun the last few times we've talked to him. Alright, onwards! With great pony-related speed. Alright, I guess I've got all of the information I'm ever going to possibly need. I think we might actually be able to do everything that we need to do. We actually might be getting super close. This might, in fact, be the last confrontation. I don't know that for a fact, but it seems like a very real possibility. Man, you guys be creepy looking. Alright, it's time to accuse said evil diamond dogs of nefarious gem theft. Also catnapping. Who does that?
Alright, dogs. I now know just what's going on here. And I sure hope you're ready.
Actually, you know what? It's kind of confusing. The diamond dogs are clearly their own species, but they're dogs, right? And Applejack has a pet dog. Winona. So how exactly does that work? Is there like a genetic thing? Because Winona's a dog, and these dogs are like people dogs. I don't know what's going down.
The truth is that you stole the true blue.
And the cat.
And so there.
Yeah. What are you gonna say about that?
The pony should present evidence.
How would you even know words that big?
Huh?
The pony does not even know how to present evidence. Perhaps the pony is getting ahead of herself.
These dogs and their legal wit, where does it come from?
I demand to know.
Stealing books from my library too?
You know what? Maybe. You have a lot. Would you notice one missing? Wait, what am I talking? What am I talking about? Of course you'd notice.
I am an investigator, and you will talk about last night. Please?
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we're jerks.
The pony is here to find a cat, not to talk about gems.
Oh my. They're connected.
He's right. Right. But, surely you'd still like to, establish your innocence, right?
Uh-huh.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so they're not that smart. That's good. I demand information. I also demand video game lag. Yep. That was certainly
We
laggy.
do not even know what the pony wants us to say.
That you're a criminal, that's how. Oh, wait, dang it.
The pony has produced no evidence that would place us at the crime scene. Thousands of ponies are in your little Ponyville. Why not them?
Uh-huh.
Nor have you given us any idea why we would steal your little gem in the first place. We have many gems here.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
If the pony is done, please leave us be and go away.
Oh, these are a wily critters, let there be no doubt.
No motive. No evidence. I know that none of that is true, but what do I start with here?
Yep, that's pretty much the question. Alright, fine. Let's press for info and see if we can extend anything. If we can do that, then we can pry things apart. After that, if nothing is gained by pressing for information, then we will present evidence like a crazy person.
Just a minute. I already told you what I want you to say. I want you to prove you didn't do it.
Is this pony done?
No!
Yes. Proceed.
Gah.
The pony has produced no evidence that would place us at the crime scene.
Okay, fine.
Thousands of ponies are in your little Ponyville. Why not them?
Well, I did see that trampled grass, so there's that, I guess.
Just a minute. Stealing gems is your thing, isn't it? Confess!
Stop doing that triumphant pose until you've actually won.
The pony has some evidence.
Well, I'll get back to you on that.
Oh boy.
Is there really no evidence that says that it was them instead of a pony?
There most definitely is, I'm just not smart enough to figure it out, okay?
Nor have you given us any idea why we would steal your...
Yeah, okay, I got that much. Okay, you know what? Evidence. What evidence do we have that places them exactly where the crime took place? That is the question. Okay. Well, I don't have the trampled grass here, so that's certainly a problem. Let's see. Ripped stool. I mean, really, honestly, all I have are claw marks, and, I mean, dragons have claws, griffins have claws, manticores, and all sorts of other crazy mythical creatures that shouldn't exist in this world but totally do have claws. Do I have anything that specifically makes it out to be a dog that was there? Exactly. That is what I need to know, and so far, honestly, I'm not seeing anything that explicitly tells me that it's the dogs that were there. I know it's them. Again, I saw the intro, but...
Just a minute. Stealing gems is
Oh, I already did it. Dang it! Consarn it all, I thought that was the next thing over. Yeah, you okay. Press for more info on the ending sentence.
No. I won't go away. Not until you've confessed.
The pony will be here for a while.
Yes, I will. Not until I figure everything out.
This dog is unbearable.
Truly and definitely.
No motive.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna have to start going crazy town. Alright, fine. No evidence that would place us at the crime scene. Thousands of ponies are in Ponyville. Why not them? Well, okay, fine. You're specifically asking me why it couldn't be a pony that did it. Alright, fine. Ripped stool.
Wait a second. Alright, you want evidence? I've got some evidence.
Not very good evidence, but it's a start.
The pony is becoming boring.
Yeah, and you're becoming more ugly.
Just ignore them, Twilight. Just ignore them.
Mm-hmm.
If you're done ignoring me, I've just one important question. Do ponies have claws anywhere?
No.
Yeah, very direct.
Then perhaps you might want to explain how this stool in Verity's boutique became ripped last night after the thief tripped over it.
I suppose it remains a possibility that it was a unicorn, and their horn ripped the stool. I mean, it is kind of pointy. No, well, apparently that's good enough.
A creature that has claws and would want a huge sparkling gem? That seems to narrow it down a bit, don't you think?
To dogs and dragons, dragons do eat gems.
Did I get that?
No, you definitely didn't. We still have a mountain to climb here.
For goodness sake, the pony is covering for an obvious other suspect.
Now what's that?
Of course, it's never that easy.
Oh, they're gonna accuse Spike, aren't they?
You mangy mongrels! Are you telling me that you're about to accuse some wholly innocent pony?
No, he's not gonna accuse a pony.
Accuse pony? Yes. Accuse innocent pony? No.
Okay, maybe he is accusing a pony. I don't even know anymore.
But the pony will please refrain from whining all the same.
Yeah, okay. Man, Rarity's about to cap a fool right now, okay? I suggest you don't talk to her.
Calm down, Rarity. Let's hear it, dogs. I can't say I like where this is going. If they've got another suspect in mind, then I'd better do whatever I can to prove that it couldn't be whomever they've got in mind.
Yep, otherwise we might prolong the gameplay for another 3 or 4 videos.
Now's no time to lose your head, though, Twilight. Let's hear what they've got to say.
They're not that smart. Just because they have basic legal information doesn't mean they can concoct, anything resembling a good alibi or accusation.
Wait, the pony is obviously covering for someone who she doesn't want anyone to suspect here. We refer, of course, to your little dragon friend.
That's not a pony! That is not a pony! The point stands that is a good accusation, but you said you were gonna accuse a pony.
Just a minute. Dragon... You mean Spike? How in the world do you conclude he did it?
I'm getting to that. The pony will be silent and let me finish.
I will do no such thing!
He has claws and a healthy appetite for gems. Gems just like the one pilfered from your prissy pony.
You did not just use the word prissy in Rarity's vicinity. No you didn't. If I could snap my fingers, I'd do so in a Z formation.
Just a minute. That doesn't mean anything. What evidence do you have that he did it?
What evidence do we have that he didn't?
Not as much as you have that we did it, pony. It's quite simple. What happened? Here's what happened. Your little dragon friend broke the window to your pony's house, then jumped in. He's not the brightest, so of course he wouldn't have cared about the noise.
Okay, except that's not what happened. Present evidence. Let's see. Do I have a... No, I have Apple Bloom's testimony. Scootaloo's trick. Okay, that should have worked, but apparently it didn't. That's stupid! I should be able to use this here!
What?
Alright, but I know that's gonna play into something eventually.
I don't know.
Stop guessing! Sheesh!
Guessing is all I'm good at!
Right on the money.
Fine. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Press for info. What have you got to say?
Broke it with what?
Who cares? His fists? His head? It is rock hard, after all. It doesn't need to house a brain.
Well, to be fair, he does have freakishly thick skin. Comes with being a dragon.
I don't know if there's anything here. Can I prove that Spike couldn't have broken the window?
Well, I think we can.
Once inside, he found the gem and made off with it like the dirty little thief he is.
Okay.
Just a minute. What? How dare you? Spike isn't a thief.
Oh no? He just smells like a thief.
What does a thief smell like exactly?
Well, he does often need a bath, but... keep it together, Twilight. Focus.
We already know he has rampaging pretty little episodes. Gems stolen, houses destroyed. This is no different from that.
Okay, again, that's a fair point. Wow, these guys actually are significantly more astute than I gave them credit for.
Just a minute. Wait, how in Equestria do you even know about that?
Well, there's the fact that he turned into a 20-story tall dragon breathing fire all over the dang place. How could he not notice? We're not that far from Ponyville.
A gigantic dragon demolishing an entire town that we live next to. How does the pony think we not know about it?
Yeah, okay.
Well, then, how can you say this is no different if you know so much about that, then? I don't think the town got destroyed this time.
Fair enough.
Has your little dragon friend experienced any sudden growth spurts lately?
Not that I am aware of. I haven't seen him today.
No, but...
Then he did what he could with his tiny little dragon body. That's a story.
Ugh.
Ugh. By Celestia's name, this dog is annoying. This can't be right. Besides skill, was there really nothing else different? Gems stolen, houses destroyed. Wait, gems? As in every gem?
There were gems littered about. Oh, yeah, that's right. There were so many gems left behind.
I believe the pony is now aware of just how off-base she really is. Now go away!
No. Okay, it's no different than that. Present evidence. The various gems all across the floor.
Wait,
There we go.
this is no different from Spike's rampage, huh?
Ah, what? No! No! It was no different than that stupid little dragon, stupid little outburst!
I swear to all that is holy, I will so strangle you with that collar.
No different at all?
No! Not one bit!
Mm-hmm.
Really? Then, would you care to explain one little thing?
Ah, what?
Why was the True Blue the only thing that was stolen?
Snap.
No, what is the pony on about now?
Ugh.
When Spike was all Spike want, he stole everything in sight. It didn't matter what it was, he wanted it.
It's true.
But in this case, nothing was stolen but the True Blue. Not even these gems that had been on the ripped stool and which would have been in plain sight.
Mm-hmm.
If Spike was our thief here, explain that.
Oh.
Why don't you?
Lag! I want this epic moment immortalized. There we go. That's significantly better.
What? I don't know!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ha! Score 1 for Twilight.
Also, I can't help but notice, but I need to point this out, dogs don't have sweat glands. So I'm not sure what's coming out of them right now, but that can't be sweat.
So, dogs, if it couldn't have been Spike who was responsible for the crime, that doesn't leave too many options, does it?
True. Not many dragons in the vicinity.
The pony is forgetting.
Oh, now what am I forgetting?
Ugh, forgetting what?
The broken window.
Yeah, the one that Scootaloo jumped through. What of it?
Come again? I don't like where this is going.
It seems easily foiled if this is where they're going.
The only evidence the pony has that there even was a break-in is the broken window. Your precious little suspect is the one who broke that window, of course.
And you know that Scootaloo is the suspect? How?
Just a minute. Broke the window. How do you know a window was broken?
We have our sources. Sources you don't need to care about.
Yeah, okay, no, that's a complete and total bold-faced lie. That's something I very much need to know about.
The window was broken. Your orange scooter pony broke it.
How do you know that?
It's important.
Orange scooter pony? How do they know all this?
Okay, at least she's acknowledging that it makes no sense to know this.
The pony is getting desperate, isn't she?
No, not yet.
The pony accuses us of breaking in, but ignores the guilt of the only pony who could have been her culprit.
Okay.
If we stole from your precious prissy pony, then we would have needed to enter her house. We did not.
Alright.
The pony has nothing to even show how we could enter, let alone how we did. Your prissy pony keeps her door locked.
You crafted a key? Okay, that didn't work.
Look at this.
Son of a... Son of a diamond dog! Son of a diamond dog!
Because, it shows...
See, that's the sign of desperation. I'm randomly applying evidences to things that have absolutely nothing to do with anything. Fine. Need to keep prying. Pry more! I need to get to the bottom of this.
But I can't get her away from suspicion just by guessing like this.
I can try!
The pony has nothing to
Okay, nothing to enter. Okay, you know what? Let's go back. We did the first one. We're gonna need to press for evidence like nobody's business. Okay.
Just a minute. How do you know it was... Wait,
This is all very perfect information.
You could have only been that pony, of course.
Huh? How?
How did I do this?
How is not important, little pony. Besides, if we stole from your precious prissy pony...
Yeah, then you would have to enter the house. You did not. Okay.
Just a minute.
Ugh. This is getting stupid.
Prove you didn't?
Can we prove that they did?
Perhaps the little investigation pony needs to brush up on her pony law. Innocent until proven guilty. Perhaps you haven't gotten to that chapter yet.
Fair enough.
Just when did these dogs become so legally inclined? This is ridiculous!
I swear, there's some sort of hidden backstory to this.
Besides, the answer to the pony's question is simple.
The pony has nothing to show that they could enter. Do I actually have nothing that proves that they could have entered? I really... Maybe the hooked gems? A tool of some sort? Like a lockpick?
Wait a second. That's a very interesting thing to know, I have to say.
Well, what do you know? I actually managed to get through the problem by guessing. Shows my methods really are sound.
What?
I should really become a lawyer. I'm apparently very good at just sort of bumbling my way through.
That Rarity keeps her doors locked. The other information I can see being useful, but I can't see how that information would help anything. Not unless you intended to do something with it.
That's true!
Stop beating around the bush, pony.
Stop speaking in the third person, dumb butt.
Rarity, this hooked gem fragment. You've never seen it before, right?
Rarity has no need for lockpicks.
Why, no, darling. It's certainly not mine. I would never have a purpose for such an ill-shaped gemstone as that.
Which means this was left here by the culprit. Or should I say
I gotta wonder, though, how they were able to actually learn how to lockpick, or how they managed to do it with such giant hands.
This carved piece of gemstone clearly only has one purpose. It picks locks.
I'm not sure where we're coming to this conclusion, but I'll go along with it because the music seems to think that I'm right.
And where did it come from? Well, I've only seen one other example of carved gemstones like this.
Right here in this cavern!
How thick?
Oh, dang!
Namely, right here. You dogs carved that furniture and those keys, and you carved this lockpick too.
Fantastic!
Then you dropped it for us to find, which was your critical mistake.
Yes!
Tell me, dogs, if our perpetrator came in by breaking the window, what would this be for?
Indeed! Yes! Oh, this is good!
I mean, that is...
Okay, spill the beans!
How did you know that Rarity kept her door locked? How did you know that Scootaloo had been there? The answer is simple. You were there.
Thank you!
You stole the true blue.
And the cat that we keep forgetting about!
Well,
I've got them this time.
Except one of them is gonna swoop in with a save?
Not so fast, pony.
That's what I thought.
Or not.
I was waiting for him to chime in.